So here's what I mean by petting the elephant. Every now and again when you're speaking, things go south. I don't know if you all have had that experience, but I certainly have. And a tendency that we often have when we get that sense that things are not working out is to pretend that the bad thing is not happening. Nobody is fooled. So I really came to this when Kelly and I were in a coaching program, and I was really nervous about the recital. It was a big, expensive program, and the end of it was everybody gets on stage and gives a 7-minute talk in a theater with lights and all of that, with hundreds of people in the room. And now I stand up and speak, and I was wearing one of those headphone mics, and I started talking, and the thing started to fall off my head. And so I kept talking and asked the woman who was managing all that to come up. She was beside me while I was speaking, fiddling around with my headset, got it set, left the stage. I walked over here, and the thing fell off again. So now it's dangling in front of me like this. I paid thousands of dollars for this coaching program and more money to have them make a video. And now I have an earpiece dangling from the side of my head. And I was flushed, and I was nervous, and I was sweating. It was awful. And so I picked the thing up and started talking like this, and somebody in the front row said it's too close, and I moved it. I just folded it in and made it part of the show, because what else was I going to do, like break out in tears and run off the stage? I thought about it, believe me. I was so mortified. You know, I'm supposed to be becoming a professional speaker, and here I am with this equipment failure and feeling like an idiot and not knowing what to say and losing my place in my material. So here's what happened. I wrapped up my talk holding the microphone that was supposed to be over my ear. So I'm holding it like this, and I'm talking. And the MC, Larry Winget, we mentioned him earlier, came up on stage and commented on me and my thing. I wanted to flee. I was mortified. I was like edging off the stage, waiting for him to get there. I wanted to hide. And I got to the back of the room with Larry saying, "I'm so glad that happened to you." I'm like, thanks a lot. Because I kept talking. Now this doesn't seem like earth-shattering to me. What else would you do? You can't quit. But he actually thought some people might. Like get so upset and so discombobulated they wouldn't be able to go on. Now, I've had boys put naked pictures in front of me while I'm reading the news. I can keep talking, so I kept talking. Long story short, they came up to me at the back of the room and said, "Here's what's going to happen. Next year you're going to coach for us." Isn't that interesting? I'm thinking this is the biggest catastrophe of my fledgling speaking career, and these people are going, "Oh my God, is she good?" How about it? That's petting the elephant. Because there's no pretending that this mess with the microphone is not happening. So really the only choice I had was fold it into the show and keep going. That's what you do when something goes south. Often our tendency is to pretend it's not happening, like not acknowledge it, but the audience knows. When somebody does something inappropriate, when there's noise in the room, when you make a mistake, when you get feedback, when your microphone falls off your head, they know. So don't pretend it's not happening, because how do we connect with an audience? Shared experience, right? We're sharing this experience. And right now it's not a comfortable one, but we're still sharing it. So I'm a big advocate of when stuff goes south, pet the elephant.